What bourbons are going to go great with Thanksgiving this year? Let's find out. What is going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today, I'm going to go over the bourbons that I believe we should all be enjoying this Thanksgiving. Now, Thanksgiving is only 6 days away, so I didn't want to put this video out too early, but I also didn't want to put it out the day of. So this is going to give you the opportunity to go to the store and pick up these bottles if you have them in your area. But before we get into the bourbons that I believe we should all be enjoying and sipping with our friends and family on this Friendsgiving and Thanksgiving Day, I just want to thank you guys so much for the love and support for the channel recently. We've surpassed 4,900 subscribers and we're on our way to 5,000. So make sure you smash that subscribe button for your chance to win a bottle of Blanton's and for me to do a review of that Van Winkle Lot B. Also, let me know down in the comments below what bourbons or whiskeys you're going to be enjoying this Thanksgiving, if they're anything different than mine. And if you enjoy the content, smash that like button. But without further ado, let's get into the bourbons that I think we should all be enjoying this Thanksgiving. Now, last year when I did this video, I didn't realize it at the time, but I didn't have a turkey for Turkey Day. And, well, this year I am not making that mistake. Turkey is happening on Turkey Day, and bottle number one is going to go to one that I need to replace immediately for Turkey Day, and that is Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Now, this is supposedly now, according to SLB and some online whiskey reviewers, that this is the world's best whiskey. So you need to go out there and you need to get yourselves a bottle of this before it skyrockets in price and it's never on the shelf again. Wild Turkey Rare Breed, barrel strength, not bottle strength, barrel strength at 116.8 proof. You just can't go wrong. It's going to have everything that you're looking for in a barrel proof bottle of bourbon, but it's not super proofy, so it's not going to scare away a lot of people. And a lot of times I think that this bottle, for that $50 price range, it's a good bottle that anybody can do a lot with. You can mix with this. I wouldn't recommend doing it in Coke. It might be a little too proofy for that, but for an old fashioned or a Manhattan, this is sometimes the way to go. But I really just enjoy it neat or on the rock. So that right there is bourbon number one. Bourbon number two is going to go to Dixon Deadmans 2XO. This one specifically is the Innkeeper's Blend. They do have the Tribute Blend out right now, and then there's also the Gem of Kentucky, which I have personally not seen yet. That bottle, I believe, is going for around 200 bucks. These 2XOs, I really do just enjoy them so much. The complexity that comes out of them with that double oaked finish coming through is really beautiful. You're getting a really nice sweet oakiness that comes through with a touch of a cherry. There's very fruit forward notes coming through on these. And I think that if you want to bring a nice eye-popping bottle for under 100 bucks for friends and family to enjoy, this is definitely one of them. I mean, the black and the gold go really well together. It's a really beautiful bottle, and for nothing else, that's one of the really eye-catching things about this bottle. But it's all about what's inside, and I really enjoy the juice that comes through on these. And, well, I think that it's a really good Thanksgiving pour, sitting by the fire after the dinner is done, one of those kinds of a pour. Going off of double oaked finished bourbons, this one is a toasted barrel. This is the Penelope Toasted. You can find these anywhere, and this is just, it's fall in a glass, right? I mean, I enjoy these so much. I've had 4 of them on my shelf at the moment, and I love every single one of them equally, but I love them differently. They all have a different flavor profile. Make sure you experiment with these a little bit, because they're all a little bit different. They all have a little bit different of an oak char. They all have a little bit different of a toastiness. Their proof is different on some of them. They range in that 112 to like 115. They can have a light, a medium, or a heavy toast, and a char range, I believe, from 1 to 5. So this is a heavy toast, a char of 5. So this is a dark, toasty, burnt boy right here. This is Cinnamon Toast Crunch in a glass. Absolutely love this one. This was a pick. But go out there, experiment with these. They're like 50, 60 bucks most places. So pick up a couple of them and find which one is your darndest favorite, and that's the one that I would go for Thanksgiving. Bottle number 4 is going to go to one that I just recently received from RD1. Now, as you can see, I have drank this bottle a lot. This is the RD1 Maple Finished Barreled Bourbon, coming in at 99.9 proof, and this is your dessert bourbon. This is one that you will pour over a nice rock ball after dessert or with dessert. Definitely after dinner. Don't recommend with dinner. But this is so decadent, so delicious. I'm putting this over the Widow Jane Decadence for those proofy points, and I think that the maple finish comes through a little bit more prevalent on this bottle compared to the Widow Jane Decadence. And I think that for Thanksgiving you're looking for something that's a little bit more desserty, a little bit more in your face sweet, and not super sweet. Like, this is not a liqueur sweet, but this is a sweet dessert bourbon that I think a lot of you would enjoy. Make sure you go check out RD1's website to see where these are sold in what areas, because I personally couldn't get it in Jersey. RD1 had to send this my way for me to do a review of and for me to start enjoying, and I enjoy this so much, and this is definitely going to be one of my pours on Thanksgiving. Bottle number 5 is going to go to Wild Turkey 101. Yes, we're doubling up on the turkey this year. There's no ham to be had. This is going to be for those mixers, right? You're going to bring a bottle of this if you're going to Granny's house or your cousin's house and he doesn't have a lot of bourbon, but you know, you're the bourbon bringer for the year. I'm recommending Wild Turkey 101 so that these bottles here don't get mixed in Coke or ginger ale or other sodas for that matter. You're bringing Wild Turkey 101. You're doubling up on the turkey this year because this right here is a go-to for absolutely anything you throw at it. You can drink it neat, you can drink it on the rocks, you can mix it with ginger ale, Coke, Sprite, absolutely anything, and this one right here will always shine through and be one of your absolute go-tos for Thanksgiving. Bottle number 6 is going to go to your final pour of the night, the one that you enjoy the most, the one that you might pour with a couple of friends that enjoy bourbon and whiskey as much as you do, or even more, or just a little bit less, one that you want to introduce them to, or one that, you know, it's just your go-to, one that you think deserves the rightful place of the final nightcap pour, and that's going to go to Russels Reserve 13 year for me. We're sticking in that Wild Turkey family. Russels 13, absolute delicious pour, coming in at 114.8 proof. It's got everything you want in a beautiful 13-year-old bourbon, and this is going to be my nightcap pour for Thanksgiving this year. I'm most likely going to be working Thanksgiving this year, so I won't be able to have all of these bourbons, but I know for sure when I get home from work at around 9 o'clock at night, I'm going to be pouring myself a glass of this, sitting in front of the TV, eating a little bit of dinner, and going to sleep after that. But we've got one more whiskey that I want to introduce to you guys. The last one, it's not a bourbon, it is a rye, and that's going to go to the 13th Colony Rye. This is finished with French oak staves, so it brings out that really nice French vanilla that comes through on it. It's a very rich vanilla, and it marries very well with the cinnamon, the spice that comes through with that rye spice. And I think that it's a very well-balanced rye whiskey, and I think for that it goes very well with Thanksgiving. So that is the only rye that I'm going to have on here, but we've got a plethora of other bourbons on here for you to go out and pick up and enjoy for this Thanksgiving of 2023. Again, let me know down in the comments below what bourbons or whiskeys you are going to be enjoying for Thanksgiving. If you're brand new, smash that subscribe button for your chance to win a bottle of Blanton's, and kill that like button. But until next time, this has been Nathan with the Everyday Drinker. Cheers.